for baseball on MLB Network. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. The Marlins aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Mike Sosa, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Oh, but look here, the manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Marlins are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Optimus is up with it, and there's out number 2. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Ready with another 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Luis Gore, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Second home run early in the year as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Standing in now, Julian Gonzalez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Digging in, Jorge Soler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, some 2-8 over their last 10 games. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Franz Reyes. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're gonna hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Liner in there for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Abraham Hernandez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go, 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Set to get his day started, Ronald Jr. batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So stepping in, Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Christian Optimus took an 0-for-4 in the victory last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's one down now.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Stepping in, Ari Perez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That was right up the middle.
Into the box, Mike Sosa as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1, on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Great shot there of the Blue Waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It counts 1-1. Swing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reyes racing back. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So coming to the plate, Jason Castro, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Castro bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Luis Gore, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Albies leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1, here's the pitch. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tim Hodge. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hodge is retired, and there's 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Ready now for the Marlins. Julian Gonzalez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jorge Soler.
So striding in, Jorge Soler. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning.
Out here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Nope,
And a
that's ball.
fastball just a bit high.
1-0.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 1-2.
Sweet. Ah, that ball's fast.
Now another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Another try at 2-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Ronald Jr. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Junior stands at second with 2 gone. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franz Reyes. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder, number 42.
First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Garcia is there, 1 away.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Abraham Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready for another chance? Christian Optimus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Popped up. Swanson has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Stepping up now, Ari Perez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Reyes rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In his career, Camargo is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and no shot there for Zimmerman. It's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Gore.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Luis Gore, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Sosa.
Leading off for the Marlins, catcher, Mike Sosa.
First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Tim Hodge.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Hodge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. To first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Julian Gonzalez.
Ready once again, Julian Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
3-0 pitch is taken, strike one. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Freddie Freeman, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Inciarte on second, Swanson on at first with nobody out. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Freddie Freeman becomes the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Inciarte isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Soft liner toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Now at the plate, Johan Camargo. He doubled his last time through. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soler is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. In is Jorge Soler. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far.
Jorge Soler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Right fielder, Ron Reyes.
Into the box, Franz Reyes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And there's a base hit on the line. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Abraham Hernandez.
At the plate, Abraham Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. 6 innings complete. All square at 2-2. Welcome back to South Florida. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the 1-0. Ripped down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
For Atlanta, Castro. Jason Castro.
So 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Jason Castro. now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. To 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, pitcher, Luis Gold.
Eduardo Escobar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Eduardo Escobar.
Hit back up the middle to his left, Optimus. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Number 42 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 42.
Christian Optimus will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Christian Optimus.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Ari Perez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Rudy Tunis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 42, Rudy.
Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Miguel Delgaizo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Delgaizo is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. So digging in now, Freddie Freeman 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you could...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2. In now, Ronald Jr. as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. He beat it out. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Aroldis Vizcaíno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Aroldis Vizcaíno.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Hodge. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hodge retired, and there's 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Standing in now, Julian Gonzalez. He'll send a ground ball down to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball and a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. This is popped up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
That ball wasn't actually smoked. More of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. Into the box, Franz Reyes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're down 3-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Leading off for Atlanta.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Albies is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice.
Carlos Asuaje will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Castro, base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 2 out with the man at first. The next 0-2. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from first. Now the relay home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. Braves get a couple of hits here, and plate one. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2.
Now pitching for
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting, first baseman, Abraham.
Standing in now, Abraham Hernandez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Christian Optimus. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Kimbrel, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Kimbrel's ready. Here it is on 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Striding into the box, Ari Perez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Camargo picks it up cleanly. On to second, but the throw is wide. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Garrett Cooper will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Garrett Cooper.
Grounded back up the middle. Barehanded for one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
A one-run finish, 4-3 to final tally today. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 42 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Craig Kimbrel records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.